Sonia is a 14-year-old girl trying to make it through the 8th grade. But Sonia's being bullied. There's this group of girls that have started picking on her, and she doesn't even know why. But it all started when they would group together in the hallway. And when Sonia would walk by, they would point at her shoes, point at her outfit, point at her hair, and they would whisper, and they would laugh. And it made Sonia feel so horrible. And then these girls talked a boy into sending a text to Sonia asking if she was dating anyone and if she wanted to talk. So when she finally got up the nerve to go talk to this boy, he just laughed in her face and said, "Are you kidding? I wouldn't date you." And then these girls targeted her on this app where anyone in the school can say whatever mean thing they want to her, and it's completely anonymous. She was devastated. And when her mom found out, her mom went to the school. The school said they were going to do everything they could, and they had done everything they could, but nothing changed. So Sonia had to dig deep. She had to face the humiliation, and she had to make it through that 8th grade year. And now, it's the last day of summer. And tomorrow is the first day of school. And Sonia's up in her room, and she's crying because she can't bear the thought of going back to that school and going through another school year like that. And she doesn't want to tell her parents. She's so humiliated. She's up there thinking of every possible way that she could get out of going back to that school. See, right now, there are thousands of kids who are scared to go to school because they are afraid of being bullied. And if you have the opportunity to speak into one of those kids' lives, tell them that they are not alone. Tell them that there are thousands and thousands of kids that are getting bullied out there. But there is something that works. There's something that they can do that works. Explain to them that bullies want them to feel weak, that they want them to feel small, that they want them to feel powerless. That's how bullies win. But the only way that bullies can do that is if they get into your head and change the way that you feel and think about yourself. Explain to these kids that they have a shield that surrounds them. It's a real shield. This shield protects them. This shield keeps the bad stuff out and lets the good stuff in. And they get to choose what gets in. Now, the thing that fuels and energizes this shield is what you believe about yourself. See, you are a good person. You are valuable. You are a kind person. You're the kind of person that doesn't give up. And it doesn't matter what anyone else says, what anyone else does. It doesn't change who you are. You believe in that. And when they try to attack you and they try to do all those mean things, I want you to picture that those insults are like rotten eggs that they're throwing at you. But your shield is strong. So you are strong. So those eggs, they hit that shield and they just go splat. And they run down, and none of it gets on you because you get to choose what goes in and you get to choose what stays out. Now, when Sonia's mother figured out what was going on and how her daughter was afraid to go to school, how she was so terrified of being bullied, her mother said one of the most powerful things a parent can say to a child. She said, "Me too. I get it. I know what it feels like to be rejected. I know what it feels like to be unimportant. I know what it feels like to think that the whole world hates you and everything is crashing down on you and you even want to die. You just don't want to live anymore. I know what that feels like. But let me tell you what I had to learn to do in those moments and what you can learn to do too. I learned how to make my shield strong. I learned how to believe in myself and to not let that stuff get in and change the way that I thought about myself. I knew the truth and I started believing in the truth, and it didn't matter what anyone else said or did. It wasn't fun what they did, but what they did not change the way I felt about myself. And that's how I got through, and that's how you're going to get through. And she loved on her daughter, she encouraged her daughter, and they came up with a plan of how she could feel supported and make it through that first day, and then the next day, and the next day, and the next day. When you talk to those kids in your life who are afraid of being bullied, make sure that they know that they are important, that they are good. Make sure they know the truth of who they are. And let them know that they are not alone, that even you have felt that way. And help them know how you made it through, and encourage them and let them know that they're going to make it through as well. You're going to make a difference in their life. You guys take care. Don't give up. Your family needs you.